What's up guys, welcome to Blaines News. I'm Blaines and this is news. In our first story, I want to talk about why everyone is so angry at Epic Games. As you all may know, Epic Games recently released the Epic Games Store in competition with Steam and other companies that have been trying to do the same, such as Ubisoft and Microsoft with their Origin and the Ubisoft Store or whatever it is. Epic has obviously had super success with Fortnite and so have tried to wade into this territory that Steam has dominated for so long. Steam, for example, has more than 100 million users on its store. Epic is coming in with promises of a smaller cut than Steam takes from the developers' games. Epic is promising a 12% cut, and Steam takes 30%. But what really grinds people's gears right now is that Epic has started releasing exclusive games, including exclusives that were on Steam and that people pre-ordered on Steam that are no longer going to be available on Steam. Let's take Metro Exodus. Now, that was going to be available on Steam. A lot of people pre-ordered it. Steam had its page up and Epic managed to swoop in there at the last minute and take it for themselves. Now it's only an exclusive on the Epic Store, whereas before, with all the people who pre-ordered on Steam have to try and get their money back, and people are angry, dude. People are pissed. So the boys at Steam felt like this was unfair competition, you know, after having sitting cozy at the top of the market, dominating it. They just decided to make it into a bitter thing. They left the page up after Epic got rights to it, exclusive rights, and they just put a note. They just put a note on there that said, "The decision to remove the game is unfair to Steam customers." You know, they're trying to rally these followers of Steam up and rile up anti-Epic sentiment, I guess. But this is just the nature of business, right? All these companies are doing this, trying to win over exclusivity for their game titles, game releases, and now this is the same thing, you know? I feel like if Steam are really concerned about this, they need to ramp up their competition, you know? They're taking a 30% cut, and if Epic is able to get away with 12%, Steam has a lot of leeway there to try and match the competition. Now, even though Epic is only starting off with this store, and it's been a few months now, people have been complaining that the Epic Store doesn't have anything to offer. It's like going into a post-apocalyptic supermarket because there's just nothing there. But that's the whole point, right? Everyone has to start somewhere. And Epic is starting off with some big catches with these exclusive titles, and that's going to help it develop and steamroll its way into this market. One of the big criticisms is that it doesn't have any of those wonderful Steam features we like achievements, offline modes, wish lists, mod support, user reviews, forums, and stuff like that, and reviews, which is the big one. I don't see the problem. I think simplicity is key, actually. In another story, guys, we know that Ninja has been struggling lately. He's even come out to voice that struggle himself. In recent posts, he's expressed his concern with lower views and changes made to the Fortnite game. And this latest one here, we have him say, "Hey guys, I would appreciate if you would check out my latest YouTube video on Sekiro. Feels good to be uploading other game footage besides Fortnite despite the low views. Feeling really good lately." Now, that's great and all. I think Ninja needs to diversify for his own sanity. I know from my own experience. But just another example of probably an oopsie made by Epic Games, you know, changing Fortnite again to make it more user-friendly for noobs and at the same time making it far less fun and less user-friendly for pros. And these are the pros who made the game famous. That's the thing. They're always trying to balance the game out to make it easier for new players and players that aren't very good. And at the same time, it always seems to harm the good players that have made the game what it is today. And it's impacting their appreciation and their satisfaction with the game, and it's impacting their views and the performance on stream too. It looks like Epic Games might be at a turning point here. They do want to diversify away from Fortnite. And our last bit of news, guys, we got Ocarina of Time online. You can now play Ocarina of Time, this beloved classic, one of the best games of all time. You can play this online with your friends. No, they don't even have to be local. They don't have to be here with you. You can play it over the internet with anybody you want. It's now gone up live as a beta. Always been worked on now. I recently streamed it myself, and I did a tutorial video on how to install it and how to make it work. I'll leave that link in the description for anyone who's interested in getting in on this action. The beauty of this is it doesn't only work with a vanilla Ocarina of Time game. You can also do it with randomizer. So far, Melon Speedruns came into my stream. We were talking about this. He helped me out setting it up and all this stuff, so I learned all about how to make it work. And he told me that at the moment, in this stage of development, it's good for 4 players. But in the near future, we're hoping to be able to have up to 16 players in a world, and that is going to be really cool. So make sure you get on that action. That's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all this goodness. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.